Gotta use your good eye out here, you know what I mean? This is just a little side project. I was grilling the other day and my grill was on the gravel, and anyway, so I'm putting this down for the grill. But what we're doing, the main project, we're building a rock wall, a stone retaining wall over here. When it rains, man, it's like this gully is just like full, and my whole property kind of goes downhill, and so this retaining wall is just going to help with runoff, and then hopefully I'll be able to create a little green space for my kids to play. We've been working on it for months. I got hurt, and little by little we've been collecting rocks and materials, and today's the day we're hoping to finish her up.
It's gonna be the best looking rock wall ever built on Mexico.
It is.
In Mexico, sorry.
It's gonna be the best looking rock wall at my house.
Yeah. Well, because there's only one.
You're real smart, Will. Wise words from Mimo.
Go get some gravel, Memo.
Oh my.
This is where we mix. This is where we mix concrete. My neighbor gave me a bunch of material. She must give me like $100 worth of material. All this gravel, which we need to mix the wall. So she gave me a big pile. So William's bringing it over. And then this is where I parked my truck. And it was just dirt and gravel before, and I had to put it in four-wheel drive to get out because my tires would dig down in the gravel. And so we're mixing concrete here. And so we're kind of multitasking. Like when I'm mixing concrete, it's like making a pad for my truck, and then we're, you know, pouring the wall.
William, you getting any life lessons out of this?
Yeah, I should keep my mouth shut more often.
The thing about William is William came from the farm. So if this man's not working, he gets real stir crazy. So we get him out here as much as we can, doing all the heavy lifting for us. And I just come and I hold my little 10-pound camera. And
Is it even 10 pounds?
yeah, definitely 10 pounds. Has got a lot of glass in it. And then Mimo's over here with the 55-pound wheelbarrow, moving things around. Well, I make him look pretty. Is there any life lessons to be taken from this job?
You need to watch the rocks because they're heavy.
That's genius.
Secrets of mixing concrete? I'm not really sure. You just stir it together. It's like making, my dad always described it making pudding. It's like making a big batch of pudding. So you want it kind of like a pudding, not as like thick as that, but you don't want it too thin either. But you want enough rock in it to where it won't, like, you know, run out the rocks, or it won't hold and won't keep its shape.
If you really want to know the difference between me and Chris, Chris has a tape measure on his pocket, and in my pocket I have a cherry chapstick. Basically what we've learned is if we do manual labor, people show up and help, and it's a good way to connect with them and just disciple them and make sure everything's going good. So that's what's going on today, and that's what's been going on for the past couple weeks, and I think it's working out because eventually we're going to have a finished rock wall here and a nice driveway and apparently a barbecue pit. And when you started hands-on, is this exactly what you thought you'd be doing?
I had no idea. The job didn't even have a description. I'm gonna be honest.
This jacket the other day, and my black and some black pants, and Ruby said, "You look like a bad guy."
Does he look like a bad guy, Ruby?
Yeah.
Ruby project.
I like it.
It's kind of coming together, right?
Yeah.
So excited we finally finished this wall. It was a long time in the making. We started it back in December, and I hurt my hand and we shut it down, and then kind of had to collect more rocks because all these rocks we picked up off the side of the road somewhere in our travels, and it was a lot of rocks. I think there's probably, I don't know, 20 truckloads of rocks that we picked up over the past 3 months. Anyway, we finished yesterday. Turned out pretty good.